Yoga doesn't fit in a test tube, but it transforms the one holding it. In an age where science dominates the way we understand truth, health, and even happiness, we often expect everything meaningful to be proven in a lab, published in a journal, or explained through data. But what about inner peace, clarity, or a sense of deep, unshakable presence? Can these be measured with electrodes or analyzed in test tubes? This is where yoga enters, not as a pure science in the modern academic sense, but as something much more subtle, profound, and transformative. Science looks outward, yoga looks inward. Science seeks objective truth, it asks, what is out there? Yoga seeks subjective realization, it asks, who am I really? Science examines cells, atoms, and galaxies. Yoga explores thoughts, breath, and consciousness. Science uses instruments, microscopes, telescopes, scans. Yoga uses the body, the breath, and attention itself. And while science seeks to understand the world, yoga transforms the very person experiencing the world. The limits of the test tubes, MRI machines, and data models are powerful tools. They've brought extraordinary insight into the human body and mind. In fact, modern neuroscience is beginning to affirm many benefits of yoga, reducing stress, improving brain plasticity, enhancing emotional regulation. But even with all this evidence, yoga isn't just something you study. It's something you live, feel, and become. You don't truly understand yoga by reading a research paper. You understand it by sitting with your breath, by witnessing your mind, by stilling your body, and in that silence, touching something timeless within yourself. The true laboratory of yoga. The real laboratory of yoga, is the human experience. Each person who steps onto the mat or sits down to meditate becomes both the scientist and the subject. Each breath, each posture, each mantra is part of an inner experiment, leading not just to information but to transformation. Yoga doesn't fit in a test tube because it doesn't need to. It awakens the scientist within, the one seeking stillness, wholeness, and meaning. The subtle shift from reacting to responding. These are not scientific data points, but they are profound markers of inner evolution. Yoga, a living science of transformation. So yes, yoga isn't a pure science by academic standards, but it is a living science, rooted in thousands of years of observation, discipline, and reflection, verified through lived experience and inner clarity, refined by seekers, sages, and sincere practitioners. It may not be in the test tube, but it is in the transformation. Final thought. In a world obsessed with evidence, remember, not everything that matters can be measured, and not everything measurable really matters. Yoga may not fit in a test tube, but it can fit in your life. And once it does, it will begin to transform the one holding it.